If you're planning your Walt Disney World vacation and are considering staying on Disney property, there are a lot of resorts to choose from. But don't worry, keep watching this video to learn the basics of each resort. Thanks for watching to learn the basics of the Disney resorts. The first thing to note is there are 3 main categories of resorts at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. There are also good neighbor hotels and other select deluxe resorts that have some Disney perks, but today we're just going to focus on the main Disney resorts since they all have the same perks of staying on Disney property. If you want to know why you should consider staying on Disney property, check out our video of 10 reasons to stay on Disney property. I'll link it here and at the end of this video. So anyway, back to the 3 main categories. They are value, moderate, and deluxe. The price is the biggest difference between these 3, but the price also adjusts to how many amenities and how luxurious the resorts are. The value resorts are less expensive and provide the basics, while the deluxe resorts are quite expensive, but often have more restaurants, perks, and are often closer to the parks. You can think of the moderate as right in the middle, fancier than the value resorts with more amenities, but not as fancy or have as many amenities as the deluxe resorts. For today's video, I'm going to give you a snapshot of each of the Walt Disney World resorts. Just the absolute basics, so we're not here all day. But you'll get a glimpse of each resort as you consider which ones you want to stay at. I'll give you the average cost, resort area, transportation options, and some helpful information or interesting details about each resort. I encourage you to go to the Disney website for even more information as you make your vacation decisions. I'll put the link below in the description of this video. First, let's start with the value resorts. I'm going to lump the first 3 into one. They are the All-Star resorts. These 3 resorts, All-Star Movies, Music, and Sports, are right next to each other in the Animal Kingdom resort area, and the average cost is $191 per night. By the way, all the costs I'll be giving you will be from July 2025 and are pre any discounts, so again, always check the website and the special offers. The 3 All-Stars are very similar but have different themes as noted in their titles. They each only have bus transportation and a food court. Plus, all the rooms are pretty basic. They are very nice since they've all been refurbished, but they're all the same. The only difference is All-Star Music has family suites, so that'll cost more than the average I just mentioned. The next value resort is Pop Century, which is a decades-themed resort. The average cost for this resort is $235 per night. It's located in the Wide World of Sports resort area. It has a food court and has bus transportation plus access to the Skyliner. These rooms are very similar to the All-Star rooms, but the cost is a little higher with access to the Skyliner, which makes it really easy to get to Epcot and Hollywood Studios. The final value resort is Art of Animation. This adorable resort has over-the-top theming and is a unique value resort. There are standard rooms in the Little Mermaid section with either a king bed or 2 queen beds, but most of the resort is family suites that can sleep up to 6 people. Because of this, the average room cost is $600 per night, but the Little Mermaid rooms are significantly less with an average of $289. This resort is right across from Pop Century, so also has access to the Skyliner, in addition to bus transportation. It's also in the Wide World of Sports area, and despite its high price point, only has a food court available for meals. You can always hop on the Skyliner to visit the other resorts for fancier food though. Next are the moderate resorts. Let's start with Caribbean Beach, since it's another Skyliner resort. Well, it's actually the Skyliner hub, so has really easy access to get to the other Skyliner resorts, plus Epcot and Hollywood Studios. This resort is considered to be located in the Epcot resort area. These rooms have a little more variety with some 5th sleeper options, king beds, and pull-down beds. The room average per night is $305. The next moderate resort is Coronado Springs. This resort is in the Animal Kingdom resort area and has an average cost of $283 per night. Coronado Springs only has bus transportation to Disney Springs and the theme parks. There are a variety of rooms and suites available, and when you book, you can choose the regular room or room in the tower. The final 2 moderate resorts are the Port Orleans resorts, Riverside and French Quarter. These resorts are located right next to each other in the Disney Springs resort area. They have bus transportation to the parks, but have boats that can take you to Disney Springs. The average cost for Port Orleans Riverside is $302 per night. It has a food court for all meals and a table service option for dinner. In addition to regular rooms, Riverside has royal rooms which are perfect for the princesses in your party. Port Orleans French Quarter is a smaller resort and also has an average cost of $302 per night. French Quarter has a food court for your main meals, but also is home to the Scat Cat Club and Scat Cat Cafe. If you love Mickey beignets, this is the resort for you. Alright, let's move on to the deluxe resorts. There are quite a few, and they'll be in random order. Some of these resorts have villa options, but for time's sake, I'm just going to focus on the basic deluxe info. Again, check the Disney website for special offers, and keep in mind that prices will vary depending on which month you go to Disney. First is Animal Kingdom Lodge, which of course is located in the Animal Kingdom Resort area. This resort only has bus transportation and has an average cost of $465 per night. The food here is amazing, no matter if you're eating at the quick service or table service restaurants. Some rooms have savanna views, or you can walk to various animal viewing areas to see giraffes, zebras, and so much more. Alright, next let's move on to the original and most iconic deluxe resorts at Walt Disney World. The Grand Floridian, Polynesian, and Contemporary are all in the monorail line. The monorail provides a fast and easy way to get to both Epcot and Magic Kingdom. The Grand Floridian is a very elegant resort, but the elegance and fancy decor come with a high price tag with an average room rate of $760 per night. The Polynesian Village Resort is another beautiful tropical themed resort with excellent restaurants. If you love Moana or Stitch, this would be a great resort for your family. The average cost per night here is $523. The final monorail resort is the Contemporary, which is home to Chef Mickey's and has the monorail drive right through it, which is perfect for a rainy day or coming home from the parks at night. The average cost per night is $582. This resort has a very modern feel to it, and you'll love the Incredibles themed rooms. All the monorail resorts also have water taxis available, which give you a fun way to travel to Magic Kingdom or in between the resorts. Disney's Wilderness Lodge is a deluxe resort inspired by the national parks in the American Northwest with an average of $514 per night. It has buses available to visit Disney Springs and the theme parks, and it also has water taxis to travel to Magic Kingdom and some of the other Magic Kingdom area resorts. There's one more resort that I haven't mentioned yet that's on the Skyliner route, and it's the Riviera Resort, which is the newest Disney resort. This beautiful, luxurious resort is inspired by European countries that Walt visited. You can also travel by bus from this resort. It's just a walk away from Caribbean Beach if you want to visit it. It costs an average of $535 per night. The Old Key West Resort is just like it sounds and definitely feels like you're staying in the Florida Keys. This resort is in the Disney Springs resort area, so has bus transportation as well as access to the Sassagoula River cruise boats for a leisurely visit to Disney Springs. This resort has an average of $489 per night. The final resort with access to the Sassagoula River cruise is Sarasota Springs. You'll see the Treehouse Villas on your cruise route, which provides a unique Disney experience. Of course, this resort is in the Disney Springs resort area too, and is home to Disney's Lake Buena Vista Golf Course. The average rate of a standard room here is $482 per night. Disney's Beach Club and Yacht Club are sister resorts in the Epcot resort area and are walking distance from Epcot. You can also take a short boat ride to Hollywood Studios. There's also bus transportation to all of the theme parks and Disney Springs if you prefer. Beach Club and Yacht Club share a lot of amenities, including Stormalong Bay, which is a 3-acre water wonderland as Disney calls it. The average room rate is $593 per night at Beach Club, while the average room rate at Yacht Club is $606. But there are club level suites available for more if you want some luxury at either resort. Okay, only a couple more resorts to go. Disney's Boardwalk Inn has Atlantic City vibes and is on the waterfront boardwalk, just as it's named. This resort is within walking distance from both Epcot and Hollywood Studios, but you can also take a friendship boat to either of these parks, plus take a bus to all the theme parks in Disney Springs. This resort is considered to be in the Epcot resort area and is an average cost of $604 per night. The final resort for today's video is Fort Wilderness, which is home to both cabins and campsites if you want a more outdoorsy Disney vacation. This resort is 750 acres and even has horse rides available. The average cost per cabin per night is $502, and the campsites are $115 per night on average. This resort is located in the Magic Kingdom Resort area and has access to buses to travel throughout Disney and water taxis to travel to Magic Kingdom and the other Magic Kingdom area resorts. Wow, well, that's all the Walt Disney Resorts. Like I said, some of these have villas available and have Disney Vacation Club sections as well. By the way, the DVC sections are available for anyone to book, but for time, I just stuck with the basics. I hope this video has been helpful and has given you a little taste and some things to think about as you plan for your next Disney vacation. What resorts have you stayed at that you would recommend to others? Please share in the comments below. My personal goal is to stay at every single Disney resort. One day I will reach it, even if it's one at a time or a split stay every year. Remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to get notifications when a new video comes out. Thanks for watching Optimistically Disney, where we love all things Disney.